I felt like I was gonna puke, so it's good. We're gonna go to puke privately. Aw. Yeah, you should get them. They're really good. I don't remember what they're called. Like Gravel, not the meltable, because that's different. Those are the ones with the gelatin. This one doesn't have gelatin. It's like a almost like a hard candy. It's supposed to be chewable, but it's like it's not because it's so like stiff. When the exits, yes, 100%. Can't get an exit. I'm like trying to rewire my brain to be more like if you puke, then it needs to come. Plane rides, yeah, plane. I could understand that being scary. Yeah, yeah. I get really anxious on planes. I had to go on a flight alone before the pandemic started, and it was really scary for me. I was super anxious. Like once I was on the plane and once it had taken off, I was somewhat okay because we didn't hit any turbulence or anything. But if we had hit turbulence and the takeoff and landing is kind of scary for me. I think it's scary for a lot of people. Like that's pretty typical. Um, but the part that scares me the most is like getting on the wrong plane or getting lost at the airport. So I was like majorly early, like way too early because I was just too nervous that I was going to like miss it. And also like I would be someone that no matter how much they offer at the airport, if I'm by myself, I'm not taking like any amount to go on a different plane because then the schedule changes and I've memorized this schedule and I'm going to mess it up if I have a new schedule. You know, if I'm with someone and they're more confident with schedules, then I do it. But I get so nervous about that kind of stuff. That's why I struggle with buses. Going on a plane at the end of July. You're going on an Alaskan cruise. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I've heard those are beautiful. Yeah, doing it alone was really scary. But yeah, I hope your flight goes well and it will. You're gonna have so much fun. It'll be worth it. You hate flying too? You're an aircraft mechanic. Oh my gosh, don't tell us that. Don't tell us you hate flying if you're an aircraft mechanic. But I guess then you could know like all that can go wrong or like every sound maybe you're second guessing. So I could understand that being scary. Cuz then you can't get off. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Reminds me of a Golden Girls episode where Blanche is dating this rich guy who like takes her to dinner in a different country just on a whim because he has a private jet and he can do that. And they're on the private jet and she ends up actually breaking up with him and they have like a really deep conversation about why she's breaking up with him. And then she's like, and with that, I'm gonna go. And then she turns to go and she remembers she's on a plane. She's like, oh. And they just sit there for the rest of the night. I still find that so funny. They just have like this deep conversation and yeah, you can't go anywhere. You're stuck there for the next hour or so at least. Yeah, I can't go anywhere. Just like yeah, it's great. I love Golden Girls. I watched it fully like first episode to last episode a couple months ago and then I've been watching it a little bit while working on stuff just in the background again. I don't know. There's so many episodes of it that you kind of forget even though you've just watched it. And it's a nice background show and it's good. Normal sound. Yeah, definitely. Isn't really something will happen, just everything about airports and actually traveling. Yeah, yeah, that's hard. An empty plane where no one else is on it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I wonder if you take like an odd hour flight or something. Because it's just the people that stress you out. It's not the plane itself. It's just the trapped with people thing. Then the people can't judge me. I wonder if okay, obviously this is like a crazy expense.